Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I am Sashin Johnson. This is the Straightforward End, where we speak all things Manchester United. Subscribe to the channel if you want to find more information out on Manchester United and more content on the Straightforward End. Click the notification bell, and of course, links to our various socials in the description below. So, let me get into the news. We're speaking about Frankie de Jong today. A surprise update on Antony from Ajax. And have we lost Darwin Nunez to Liverpool? I'm not entirely convinced, but I think we have done so. I think we have lost the race for Nunez to Liverpool. But we'll speak about that later on in the video. Let's get into the news. So, as I said, Frankie de Jong on his way to Manchester United. As the days go by, it looks more and more concrete that he will become a Manchester United player, that he will become one of the first signings for Erik ten Hag. And I said it yesterday in the previous video. I'd rather have Frankie de Jong than go and buy Darwin Nunez. There are many other strikers out there, but let me get into what has been reported. So, we'll start with Antony, because there's quite a bit on Frankie de Jong that I want to speak about, but it has been reported yesterday by, and this is another source in America, and you have to trust these sources because these sources are the ones that are close to certain players, and this is a source very, very close to Antony. And it says that negotiations to take Ajax playmaker Antony to Manchester United can move around 60 million euros. Now you have to ask yourself this question. Do you go and pay 100 million plus for Darwin Nunez, who had one good season, would be a starting striker at Manchester United? Or do you go and pay 60 million for the likes of Antony, who would definitely improve our right-hand side tremendously? And trust me, I'd rather have Antony than Nunez if I had to choose between the two. So good to hear that we are in negotiations with Ajax for Antony. And let's hope that there isn't much convincing to be done with the likes of Frankie de Jong, etc., and Darwin Nunez to a certain extent. I'm sure Antony would want to play under Ten Hag again, and of course at a bigger club like Manchester United. He said it in his farewell video to Ten Hag. I said it in the previous video. I am here if you need me, boss. That's a clear indication that he will be willing to join Manchester United and be part of Erik ten Hag's new project at Manchester United. We know Antony's qualities. We know that he's a quick winger with skill. We know that he can take players on. He's got pace. We know he's very, very good in Ten Hag's system and would be a quality signing should we be able to get him at Manchester United. Now I want to move along into the Frankie de Jong news. Now, of course, we know about the offer that has been given, which is 60 million fixed amount plus 20 million in variables. And the report has said that Barcelona assume that no similar proposal will come for any other player and consider that the offer is too important not to accept it. This is from Marca, which is a Spanish, shall I say, newspaper, and this is concrete news. I've said it. Frankie de Jong is on his way to Manchester United. Xavi has accepted that he will be sold. Barcelona have already plenty of times said that he is for sale. We have been in negotiations with Barcelona. So it's a matter of time before Frankie de Jong becomes a Manchester United player. Today, in the UK, of course, the transfer window has officially opened, but only in Spain, the 1st of July, will their transfer window open. So we can negotiate with Frankie de Jong and Barcelona. We can get everything agreed between the club and the player. But to officially sign him and officially announce him, it'll probably only be in July. And truth be told, this is the biggest transfer of the summer should it go through. So there needs to be details that are looked at. There needs to be time taken, not a rush. And I'd rather, as I said, have us go all out for Frankie de Jong rather than Darwin Nunez. Now, of course, Nunez is quality, we've seen it, but he only had one good season. Frankie de Jong comes to our team and walks into our midfield and definitely becomes a leader in that midfield alongside a Bruno. We need to go and get him. We need reinforcements in midfield and, shall I say, defense more than what we are looking for in the attack. Now, of course, in terms of the attack, we have Elanga, Rashford, you have Sancho, you have the likes, shall I say, To a certain extent, Martial, he might stay. Ten Hag might change his mind. We don't know. We still have Ahmad, who is to come back on loan and is a quality player and could definitely become a world-class player under Erik ten Hag at Manchester United. We might not even need a player like Antony because Ahmad is likewise on the right-hand side left-footed. Not to mention Facundo Pellistri, who is completely pulling waves and doing things for Uruguay. And who needs Darwin Nunez when we have Pellistri, who is a similar player who likes to take on his man, likes to get the ball in the box. He's not a striker like Darwin Nunez, but he's a player that can become world class with proper coaching. And I'm sure Ten Hag will give him an opportunity to show himself. So we need to be realistic and understand that we are more needing to replace people in midfield and defense rather than go all out and pay over the odds or overspend for a player like Darwin Nunez, who I said before had one good season but has much to prove should he definitely make his move to Liverpool. Moving further along, Marca have also said that Frankie de Jong is one step away from joining Manchester United. Manchester United's main focus so far has been Frankie de Jong, who has given a private indication that a move to Old Trafford is appealing. The move has been paused, however, only because Manchester United are not willing to pay the full 80 million that Barcelona are asking for. And that makes sense. Why would we need to pay 80 million when they are the one that needs money? We don't have to fall for their antics and decide, you know what, let's pay the 80 million because we need him. No. Yes, we do need a player like Frankie de Jong. Yes, we do need to sign him, but we should not pay over the odds. Barcelona are the one that needs to sell him. And like it said in the previous report from Marca, we gave 60 million plus 20 million in variables, which is around about 80 million. But Barcelona wants a full 80 million in cash. No. And they have accepted that they won't get another offer, a better offer for Frankie de Jong like this. So they already have to just accept the fee. They've said they cannot not accept it. So it's a matter of time when we hear that the fee is agreed. It's a matter of time before Frankie de Jong agrees to come to Manchester United. Now I want to speak about Darwin Nunez. So it has been confirmed that he has agreed personal terms with Liverpool. There is still talk that we have gone to Benfica, gone to George Mendes to try and, shall I say, hijack the deal for Darwin Nunez. Nothing has been confirmed yet. It's still up in the air, but maybe today we'll see more news coming out as to exactly what the future holds for Darwin Nunez. There is a slight chance that we can still get him, but I do believe that the race is probably over. I do believe that he's going to go to Liverpool. They are a more attractive club. They can offer him Champions League football, and we have to accept that. We have to be of the mindset that no player is guaranteed destined to come to us just because we are Manchester United. Those days are gone. We need to convince players to come to us again. We need to convince players to be part of Ten Hag's project. Ten Hag definitely needs to convince players to come in and be part of the team that he wants to develop. It's normal. It's understandable. We can't get upset, and we need to accept the fact that players will reject us. We are not where we are supposed to be, but we will get there through time and through development and by bringing in the right players that want to be here and want to succeed. Not players who say, I want Champions League football, or I'm not going to come to you guys because I don't see any prospect for myself there. Those are, shall I say, small-minded players with short-term goals. Whereas you'll get players definitely who are willing to put in the effort, willing to put in the time to get Manchester United back competing at the top. Ten Hag definitely wants players here who are willing to work, who are willing to sacrifice, who are willing to put in the time and the effort to make Manchester United a great club again. So if players reject us, it's cool. I remember Sir Alex always used to say, Manchester United only calls you once. If you don't come, you'll never play for them in your lifetime. So, all the best to Darwin Nunez if he goes to Liverpool. Like I said to many other people, there are other strikers out there that we can go and get. It's not to say that if we lose Darwin Nunez, it's the end of the world. There are other players out there of similar quality that can become world class. They might not be known yet to us, but there are those that we do know. The Victor Osimhens, the Jonathan Davids, the Andre Silvas, etc. These are players who can become world class with proper coaching. Players with good goal scoring records that have shown quality in the top level of football. So we need to be patient. We need to see exactly what's going to happen now that the transfer window is officially open. But we will definitely get updates because it is now officially open. And don't be surprised if we see surprise moves for players that we don't know or didn't see coming as a target for Ten Hag and Manchester United. We need to be aware that any player could come to Manchester United as long as Ten Hag sees him quality enough to be developed, quality enough to come into the first team and be a player for Manchester United. We need to back the manager, back his project, back whatever he wants and whoever he brings in, regardless of what people are saying outside. We need to stick behind our manager and know that because of that, because we believe, because we have faith, because we stick to him and back him, we can be successful again. Guys, thank you for joining me. Of course, continue to subscribe to the channel. Links to our various socials in the description below. And of course, comment down below what you think our transfer window might look like and whether we are wasting time on Frankie de Jong or if taking our time and going for him is the right decision. Thank you guys for joining me. That is it, me, Session Johnson from the Stretford Inn. Till we speak again soon. Bye-bye.